Welcome, 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 welcome again. We'll just keep saying welcome. The whole stream. Anyway, truly welcome to everyone. Hope you're having a good Sunday, or had a good Sunday for those people watching from Europe, or had a good weekend for those people in Asia who are already on Monday. Anyway, today I decided to do a little bit of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead streaming. Mandalore, who does command the attention of many, just recently did a video on Unreal World. And Unreal World, I think, having not played it, only having looked at it for like 3 hours or so, is one of those Dwarf Fortress, Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead type games. I mean, I would put Cataclysm Dark CDDA, DF for Dwarf Fortress, and UW, Unreal World, in the same category of these very ASCII-based survival games. And Dwarf Fortress is really more of a colony game. You can play it in the survival mode as a single character, but it's probably not its bread and butter. You're probably better off with one of the other titles for that. There's probably other ones like this that I'm missing, but those are the three obvious that fit. And Unreal World is, in my opinion, a little bit less popular than the other two. I don't know if it's because it's not free. I don't even know what the current status is, if it's actually not free right now, or if it's back to free. Because there was a demo at some point. I mean, Unreal World has changed its monetization scheme several times, I believe. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead today, and you can see here, I've kind of been mapping out what is a good start for this. I want to do it in an Unreal World type manner. So I really want to do this in a way where we struggle to survive simply on our own without needing to interact with zombies all the time to get us killed. And I have done this a few times already to try to get some good settings, and it turns out that, at least for a stream, that's not a viable option to go pure no zombies at all. So I'm going to borrow from this world settings. We'll create a new world, which will be the stream, and let's just go through the options I have here. Medieval and historic classes, I just think this is useful almost all the time. More survival tools, obviously. I always like this, but I think it's especially helpful for the start we're going to be choosing here, which will be in the wilderness. No rail stations. I see a lot of people turning this off, and I think the rail stations don't add anything. I don't know if they're fully fleshed out yet. Every time I've been to one, they've been devoid of zombies, so I don't know what's really going on. Now, because I'm going for more of a winter is going to kill us type start rather than zombies will kill us, I turned off big zombies. Now, these three I normally turn off: acid, explosive, and fungal. But I've also turned off big zombies. That's because I'm actually going to make the zombies a little bit better. I'm going to make them stronger and faster. And these kind of zombies, especially shocker brutes, I mean, even shocker zombies at all, are probably going to be so deadly. So, we probably won't be able to actually fight those. I'm doing my usual stats through skills. Disable NPC needs is basically default. Prevent zombie revivification. We shouldn't be killing many zombies anyway. So this will actually have less of an impact than normal, since it wouldn't matter if we actually had to pulp them, since there's not going to be many to pulp. Simplified nutrition. I wish there was even more simplified nutrition, but that's best. And I've added this Ben's gluten-free recipes, just to add more recipes. So you can see it's just some simple gluten-free and lactose-free alternative recipe options. The more recipes, the better in my opinion. The more different combinations you can possibly make out of your bag of tricks. So that's what we'll be doing for this playthrough, and I hope that it all looks good, because we're going to get started. Now, what other things do I want to look at? The world options are pretty important. You can see size of cities I've lowered down to 3, and city spacing is up to 7. So this is intentionally going to be a very wilderness-focused wilderness-focused playthrough, which may get boring.
So I turned the spawn rate scaling down to 0.2. I actually had this at 0.05. I haven't really even tested these settings. I'm going to go down. I had them at 0.05, so 5% of normal. I felt like it was a bit too low, so I'm going to go with 15%, which is 3 times higher than what I did before. I don't fully understand carry-on spawn rate scaling factor. I assume that if you leave a animal corpse out rotting, that the carry-on will come and get it. So I'll leave that on 100% because I don't really know how to mess with it. Item spawn scaling factor is going to be down to 30%. So we'll have a significantly decreased amount of items around. And this is going to pair well with us not like etching out a survival, not by finding items, but just by, starting a fire and killing beasts, basically doing it ourselves. Otherwise, I guess there's in theory, this possibility that you just go to cities and you loot stuff because there's no zombies there. So I want to de-incentivize my own greedy way of collecting supplies from cities. So monster speed I've turned up to 110%, and monster resilience I have up by 50%, which means that they're going to have 50% more hit points. This is probably not a big deal for a lot of the zombies, but as I said, for the big zombies, which take a lot to kill, this would just be game ending. I don't really know if this matters at all, this initial time. The initial time does matter. We'll put it down to 7 even. But initial day, I don't think this matters. I don't understand it exactly. Oh, yeah. This is just how many days have passed since the Cataclysm, but not the advanced food rot or monster evolution. So it's been 30 days since. I don't really know how this affects anything even. I'm not even sure what this does. Just change the starting date itself. Anyway, spawn delay. This is what will cause food rot. We don't want that. Season length. I just don't really understand what I want to do with this yet. I've had it down to 14 before. I had it up to 91 at some point. More overgrown and destroyed buildings. Ah, yeah, it could be that. I'll just leave it at its default, which I think is 30. Construction ratio. The construction times are quite long in this game. I mean, rightfully so, but just because it's a game, I turn that down a little bit. I usually have it at 80%, but because we should be a little bit more fair about construction. Construction might be needed to save our butt in this one. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more fair. I would say 90% instead of 80%. Just going to stick with the normal stuff, everything else, and then we'll finalize our world. So let's call this Unreal World Stream. It's going to be probably specific enough that I'll remember it, and we're really starting to get a number of worlds going. Let's go to the best part, in my opinion, and that is world creation. Oops. I just made a character with the wrong one. And it let me do it. Let's try that again. Unreal World Stream. That's the one I want. So let's try doing either. I don't know which one I want to do yet. I either want to do Wilderness or I want to do Sheltered. And I think I want to do Sheltered because, most importantly, the winter start. Let's just choose this one. So this is going to put us in a last man alive shelter. And there is a built-in time decay, so a lot of food we find will be rotten because there is a built-in advance of time. So basically the world we simulate the world has survived since spring. And a lot of the food which hasn't been refrigerated since then will be rotten. So I am going to choose, between these two, you can choose Survivor, which comes with a winter coat that is so... this one's in a lot of ways better. It takes 4 points to be a sheltered survivor, but you start with a sweater instead of a winter coat. You don't have a knit scarf. What is the advantage of choosing sheltered survivor? Well, look at all those profession skills. I don't know which one's honestly better, and this one takes 4 points to do. How many points are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we would need 7 points to get all of this, which means it's better. But the fact that we're going to have less items, spawning with a winter coat, knit scarf, all these things would be very, very useful. So I think you might actually be able to survive outside for a little bit with this configuration. Probably not with this one. I think I'm still going to go with this Sheltered Survivor start, which is going to make it a little bit more urgent for us to figure out what we want to do. Or should I go with this and just... No, because I want to put points into these to get them up. And the main thing we're going to have to do is immediately start... so this is Army Winter. This would be useful. Do they have Army Winter Jacket? No. Sweatshirt. Undershirt. Yeah, this also won't be like, I mean, our legs won't be cold, but I think the thing which is most likely to be cold first is our face. And none of these have, like the knit scarf is the thing which we would want the most. And winter boots is fantastic. This one just comes with a pair of sneakers. So this is going to be really interesting. I think we'll do this one because it'll be very challenging. We may die. Hey, look, this may be a very quick first run, and then we'll, we'll pick another start. We could go back to the prison island. I really like the idea of that one. Should we just survive it once? All right, I'm going to take my usual... So because we're out in the wilderness, I am going to take debt. I suspect the debt means that somebody comes to collect on the debt eventually, but having not survived long enough with it to find that out, I'm just kind of hoping it won't affect us. It gives us a free point. Gonna go with squeamish because I think it makes sense with less zombies, and we're going with a survival thing, so I think actually washing clothes makes a little bit more sense. We can go with truth teller and ugly. We could probably even go with trigger happy. I don't think that this is going to be a big deal. We'll see if we need the point. I just don't like to do it because sometimes you do get an automatic weapon, and then you get, a semi-automatic weapon, and then you don't want it. Another thing I want to do is, this is kind of a way of playing. Hi, Josh. It's Tortuga. The first run is always a quick death run. I think that it's very sensible. Anything that you get points in, they're added on top of the points you start allocate. So although if I don't do anything, I will automatically start with computers 2, cooking 2, blah, blah, blah. If I put just 1 point in, I get 2 points out from the first stage. This is normal. Anything after that counts as only 1. So you can see it's 1 point. It even costs 2 points to go up to level 4. So the great thing is 1 point gives us 2 for the first tier, and then after that it's 1 point to 1 point. But the best news is we get these plus 2 after. We don't have to pay for the first 2. These are added on top of whatever we do. So if you get the first level, which is 1 point gives you 2, I'm still going to start with 4 points total, but only at the addition of 1 point, which is great. So basically, this doesn't start you at 2 and then make you pay 1 point to go to 3 and then 2 points to go to 4. So hopefully that made sense. So it's really useful to just get all of these things up. They're all things we really, really want, especially tailoring. Very important. Hopefully we find a sewing kit. So I think that we'll be in pretty good shape having done this. Now that's a lot of points. We just spent 7 points on this, which means that we're going to want to put some points. Hopefully I've saved enough points to do something like this. And it looks like we have. By the way, the only reason why I would prefer to do wilderness, and maybe we'll try that next, is because with wilderness you're allowed to do any profession. And the one I really like to do is either a shotgun hunter or a bow hunter. I think that those are really cool starts. They start you off with pretty decent stuff like cargo pants, a hunting jacket, stuff like that, which you can barely survive with, but you can survive with. And then, it really comes about surviving. Anyway, we now have 9 points to take positive traits, or we can load this up a little more. What is our profession again? We're a sheltered survivor. I know for a fact that we'll start overweight. These are pretty good. We can go up to the usual. I can put 10 points here, which gives us only 4. That's not going to be enough, by the way, for the points I want. I want indefatigable. I want optimist and pack mule. We're at -1 already. I usually like to go with quick. I don't fully understand how quick works, actually. So I'm not going to go with it.
for this one, just because... Oh, wait, you know what we can do is we can go with... I already took it. Darn it. Is there anything else we can go for over here? Well, I guess I am looking at trigger happy now and thinking it might be important. So I don't think the trigger happy is going to be that big of a deal. It's very unlikely we're going to have enough ammunition to go with automatic weapons, considering item find is down to 30%. Anything else we can take just to get us some free points? I always like taking high thirst, but it might not... I mean, in the winter, you would think that it's very, very easy to find water. It just melts snow. I assume that that's really easy to do. It's just the only reason why you wouldn't want to do this is just because, actually, with the new system, it might actually be worse. Civis Hamburgum says, I think bow hunter is better than shotgun hunter since arrows are reusable and manufacturable without industrial means. Yeah, I agree, Civis, but the advantage of taking the the shotgun hunter is that it gives you a shotgun. And then you can just train up your archery on your own. Now, on the other side, the archery one gives you a carbon fiber bow, which is pretty good. Welcome, Spaceman. So, you know, it depends on, I don't know, what you want to do. High Thirst would give us 2 points, which is, I feel like, pretty valuable. Then we could take... So the reason why I'm not going to take High Thirst is actually, I don't know how High Thirst will work with the new system. Basically, your stomach gets full, and if you have High Thirst, I suppose your stomach's ability to take in liquid should be better. Otherwise, it's literally like more time you have to spend waiting for your body to digest it. You basically have to drink constantly. So it's a bigger penalty, I would say, in the new system. And because I don't really understand how that's going to all work out, I mean, we're not doing bad. We took the most important ones, in my opinion. Pack Mule, Optimist, and Indefatigable. Is there one I'm missing? So the ones I would take next, Gourmand would not be the exact next one, but I would like it. Quick. I guess Gourmand and Quick are the two that I really think would be useful otherwise. But you know what? Honestly, we're doing okay. I think because it's winter, I would really, really like to go with... You know what? I think I will even go with this, and we'll take 1 point off of one of these two. We'll go with Strength. To hit bonus is really important. Ranged penalty -3. I assume that this includes ranged penalty from weapons. I assume. And aiming penalty is probably just how quickly you aim, and this is how accurate you are when you actually fire after you've aimed. So that's how I'm guessing that's how it is. In fact, we'll probably do something like this. Although, honestly, we'll probably be fighting with our strength more than anything, and carry weight may be important. We'll go with just 12, 4, 8. So we're targeting basically an archer character. We want to do archery. And with our survival starting at 0, which is very weird. I was considering for a long time, how do we get survival? But I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's worth 1 point just to get 2 points. We can just start examining bushes as soon as we... We can just start examining bushes as soon as we, or like looking through bushes to get survival up. As soon as we have enough equipment, clothes to keep us warm. Alright, so that's the character then. Strength 12, Dexterity 14, Intelligence 8, Perception 10. We're a Sheltered Survivor with a lot of skills. Poor Healer, Poor Hearing, Heavy Sleeper, Debt, Trigger Happy. Oh! I made a mistake. Whoops, no. We're going to have some more points. I did not take Ugly. I did. They didn't get listed here. Okay, I guess they didn't get listed here because there's too many to list. But Ugly and Truth Teller are also on this list. So they're already there. Okay, we're finished. Now we start in the Last Man Alive bunker, which is very nice. It's going to have some stuff here. Note our weight is overweight. So that's something we have to... We actually kind of have some time. We can kind of... we can starve for a little bit without having too much of a problem. So let's start looking at the books. These are all reading books, which I don't care about. So we have a pillow here. By the way, if you have the game, a pea coat which fits, this is amazing. Wow, what a find. Oh my gosh, what a find. So this is the outer layer. By the way, we have on our body right now t-shirt and sweater, which both fit at the normal layer. So we'll take off our t-shirt. I'm just going to drop it over here, which will remove that encumberment. But now we're going to put on this. It's just such a lucky find. In fact, getting these leather boots is also a really good deal. We'll probably end up wearing them instead. Let's look at our sneakers. I don't know, sneakers give a warmth of 20. Encumbrance of 2, 3. Let's see what this does. 20, 95%, 14. Yeah, way too much encumbrance. We'll stick with the sneakers. Now, it does give us better protection. Environmental protection of 2, which is also nice. You kind of think that environmental protection would also increase warmth. But so that was a very lucky find, because now we're warm in our hands and our torso. But obviously, as soon as we go outside, we're going to be freezing. Now, I wonder if I can use this t-shirt to craft. We probably can't craft in the dark here. But can I craft, because I have tailoring up, a rider mask? I can. And I can also make my mitts into sock mitts. But that's not going to help much, only warmth of 5. Now, the rider mask is important. It's going to give our head, mouth warmth of 10. So I think we just have to do that. What I'll do is I'll just take the shirt with me, and we'll craft it when we get into the light. Because right now it's 7 o'clock. Remember, we started at 7 a.m. We're just exploring the bunker still. Okay, this is the workout room. Nothing here. Their door. This spout gives us water. We don't actually want to use it because the water, I think, comes out dirty. We have to actually... What's this? Raw spaghetti. Okay, well, we have some food here if we need it. So this is the Last Man on Earth shelter. And it has pretty much everything we need. Oh gosh, the last one I was in, it actually had a toolbox. If we could be so lucky, that would be wonderful. Okay, actually having a blanket down here is pretty nice. Worst case scenario, I can actually put this on. Notice the only thing it doesn't protect is my head, but warmth of 70 is pretty good. Book of poetry, and then what was this? Electric blanket. Wow. Okay, so that's even better, but... Okay. And this is where we go outside. So it looks like we've explored everything. Okay, not necessarily. There's one place we haven't looked. Okay, grab. Oh, okay. Yep. Look at that. Oh my gosh. We got a pipe shotgun. We got a hand... Wow, this is amazing. I didn't realize that was there, by the way. We got very lucky. Every now and then, it is important to pull out bookcases. But oh my gosh, we got a wrench, a funnel, an electric jackhammer. Wow. Holy cow, what the heck? Like, I actually did not know that... I've never found this in my shelter before. Okay, so this is why you do Last Man on Earth. I want to wear this messenger bag. Let's see, what's the exact stat with it? Encumbrance of 1 and 6 when it's full. So that's perfect because it gives us 6 liters of storage. Let's just wear it right away. This is rags, bandages, I should say, which we'll take. A candle, which I guess we'll keep on us. The purse is going to be strapped to our torso as well. We already have a strapped layer. You can see encumbrance of 7 when it's full, and it only stores 5, so it's not quite as good. Cough syrup, I hope we won't need. Plastic bag with cotton balls. I don't really know how to use cotton balls well. Non-drowsy, cough syrup. Okay, a plastic canteen. Yes, we'll just wear that directly. I think that goes on my side. So let's do Shift S to organize everything here. We're wearing a sweater on our we could actually put an undershirt or something beneath that sweater. But we have a sweater on, then we have a pea coat, then we have a messenger bag. We're going to be hot, but that's fine. We're going to cool off as soon as we go outside. It's freezing. Then we have nothing on our head. This is where we'll put our rider mask to give us some basic protection. We have nothing on our eyes, which makes sense. Mouth, that'll be covered by the rider mask. So left arm has sweater and pea coat. This is perfect. So hand has wristwatch. Left leg has the canteen. Otherwise, we only have boxer shorts and pants. Now, pants only provide warmth of 15. So our legs are surely going to be cold. Socks and sneakers. Yeah, the sneakers only provide warmth of 20. Our feet will probably be cold, but hey, with a blanket, we'll probably make it. Anyways, this is insane. I don't know if I found this on a... This is just random, basically. I just randomly moved that. I did not expect to find this, which is really amazing. Kind of makes me wonder how well I could have done. Oh my gosh. This is a wood saw, a canvas sack of commercial fertilizer, and even more. What's this? Broken generator, utility shelf, which... Okay, I thought it was a... So last time I had a tool belt, a foot crank. I had a tool belt, but you know what? This is not bad. Honestly, out of all the weapons that I could have, I think that this wrench is going to be the best. Well, let me look. I could just as easily use... Okay, so it's 9. It's very quick to attack. I don't know how effective the bolt turning quality and fine bolt turning quality will be if we damage it. It does not say anything about how durable it is. So you know what? I'm not going to use it as a weapon. Okay. The funnel would be useful to use. I think we should probably... I've never done this before, so this is where I need to consult with Vormithrax and his nation of extremely knowledgeable CDDA personnel. I think you can put a funnel into a 60-liter container and make... Or maybe you need a plastic bag. Look, in my head, you could just stick a funnel right into a 60-liter container and it just catches water. But again, not that water is going to be the biggest problem, so for now, let's just go ahead and move on out. Oh, yeah. We don't need to take a... We really don't need to take a wrench with us as a weapon. We can take a weapon as a weapon. Pipe shotgun. I guess this will be our emergency defense. It's not a very good weapon, honestly. It has a multi-tool. We have cutting, metal sawing, wood sawing. Oh. So it's not quite as good as a wrench, but that's because it doesn't have fine bolt turning. It's quite good, though, for the most part. Butchering of 7, which is the best thing we have, at least, right now. Yeah, I think we'll just take this. We'll wield it. No, sorry, wield. I don't know. It's actually kind of tough. We could wield the 6-shooter or the pipe shotgun. Homemade 6-shooter is maximum range of 14. Base aim speed is 150. Even chance of good hit at range 2. Seems pretty expensive to even get a range at 5. Maximum range is 14. Otherwise we have... Oh yeah, it's much worse to aim this thing. Damage is going to be 52. Dispersion 855. And maximum range is 12. I don't think maximum range is going to be a big deal. We don't want to fire at anything we can't really kill. So it's 25 damage versus 52, so it's basically the same thing. So we have 2 shots for 1. I don't know, I guess it's a little bit less risk averse to take this one and just wield it. We're unfortunately not very good at those kind of things, so range skills, 0s across the board. Hopefully we don't have to use it, basically. And those books, that's right, and we'll just move right by. Okay, so wow. Let's take a look at the map. First of all, let me drop here my candle, matchbook, and multi... No, we'll keep the multi-tool. I think I'll drink from the clean water, and then I'll leave it here. So we're hydrated. That'll carry us through. I mean, winter is not going to be a big deal for water. So we do have plenty of space remaining. And, I mean, we have a canteen, so we can just fill that up whenever we want for more water. For now... By the way, the canteen I didn't see, is it... I guess it should be exactly the same encumbrance. Yeah, because it's plastic. It's not going to expand. It's not like a water sleeve or something like that. So, yeah, it's going to stay the same size on us no matter what. So let's go up. It's still dark out, I think. Because, wait, 7 a.m.? Should it be dark at 7 a.m.? More importantly, now we're going to look and see, yeah, we're very, very cold. Our hands are cold, our legs are cold. And our feet are okay by some miracle. That's really good. Unfortunately, if it's raining, which right now it's not good. So if it was to be raining, we would be in very big trouble. Okay, so this is the exact problem with this start is, I mean, intentionally. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, but it's also a challenge. We don't have anything around us. So we have a rural house. That's probably the first place we'll go. Some craters up here, which are not useful. We have a beehive down here, which is, I guess, a source of food. So that's nice. And then we have, what is this? A desolate barn. Also something worth checking out. Next to the bees, a trailhead. And not too much. We have one dot over here. A pond. So this barn... oh, military bunker. So this... sorry, farm? Yeah, rural house. We're probably going to head up there. Because we can avoid the woods. We can just move this way. Just due north. We'll get to the other things later, but I definitely don't want to be moving south towards the bees without being able to see. Because if we run into one of those, we're probably just dead. Okay, so safe mode is on. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Yeah, as I said, look at our eye. It's not just blue, it's light. It's not just dark blue, it's light blue, which means you're in really bad shape. Let me wait. Okay, I don't know if we can wait any longer. To craft our thing. We could also do a blindfold, which has warmth of 5. Let's put our rider mask on. Put it down and start working. Okay, so now let's wear it. Good. And now, our head is at least not critical. We need something for our hands. The light blue might actually be that it's exposed. I don't remember. I don't know. The beehive produces honey during the winter. I think the bees are semi-hibernating in the moment. Civis, that's awesome. I did not know that they hibernate, but it makes sense. But that's really cool. So we got it. I wish that we had... I'm surprised that our pea coat doesn't have a place for our hands. Yeah, this clothing has pockets to warm your hands. So all we need to do is stop wielding our 6-shooter. And we should keep our hands warm. Perfect. So we're in... This is amazing, by the way. It's not even sunny out. It's nighttime. Well, it's dark at least. And the only thing which is freezing is our head. That's because of that pea coat, which really saved our bacon. Okay, so now we're just going to head north for a while. We have safe mode on. Hopefully we don't find anything. We are chilly. It's because of our head, I guess. We got a ways to go. And I don't think using the trail will actually help. What is this that I keep seeing? Does that mean it's like an underground rock or something? I don't know. It's kind of funny. Okay, suddenly... Okay, the sun's reflecting. We need sunglasses, but for now that's good. We can actually look at our surroundings. Opened aluminum can. We'll actually take that. And we passed by a corpse, apparently. Now note that this is stuff which we can actually harvest, and our skill at tailoring is 4. All we need to do is find a sewing kit. Chances of us finding that are pretty bad, but yeah, we'll go up here and what the hey diddle diddle? Interesting. Blood splatter. Could be just that this is where they were shooting off. I think they put these little things around the cabins, the rural housing, to like say, hey, these guys just go out and they shoot. I guess my perception is really low right now. Gonna take the open aluminum can. Yeah, we're actually pretty much okay to have our pistol in our pocket for now because wow, we're just not carrying very much. Blood-soaked rag. That actually can be cleaned and made into a rag, so take that. What else do we have? Yeah, the heavy stick might be useful. We don't have any swinging weapons. I think heavy sticks are really bad, though. -2? Yeah, -2. With our dexterity, we probably can handle that. Now, I don't know whether it's better to go along this trail or if it's better to go like around this way and then go through 3 tiles. Because in my opinion, the forest trails are not very forest traily. Like, this is the forest trail to our right. Does it look like a forest trail? Not really. So we'll brave it anyway. I don't even know where it is. Supposedly this way. Oh, is this it right here? I see. So it's an actual spot. Is it going this way? Where are you, forest trail? I lost you. I think I was just suckered into that path and it wasn't actually a forest trail at all. Now, if we were to find, I don't think we're going to find anything that we can harvest. Am I on the trail? I'm not. Technically, there's a trail over to the left. You can tell me, oh, it's a raspberry bush. But not in season. Oh, look at this. Heavy stick. I'll pick it up just because we got nothing better to do. Okay, we're back on the forest trail, I think. Actually, it looks like it's easier to find the forest trail on the minimap. Howdy, Finish. How's the game going? Well, we're freezing. Our head's only barely freezing. Actually, we're in pretty good shape, I would say. So this is, I'm trying to base this more on real worlds. We're not about finding zombies. We're much more about surviving. So it's going to be kind of a boring, relaxing playthrough. And here we go. Here's the house. We'll see what it has in it. Again, I'm not going to have split rail fence. I think we can still climb it. I think it's not going to be as exciting as normal just because it's not about killing tons of zombies, but yeah, I guess we just want to climb back. We can smash. Oh, but even better, it's already open. So we don't expect to find very many zombies in these areas because we are playing with less zombies. I think that should be. I guess I'm inside now. It should count. Huh? Just counts as noise, I guess. Huh? My head's not. I guess this cabin has been here so long. It's just as cold here as it is outside, which makes sense. Let's close the door anyway. Crafters, I don't actually know if this can help me because I already have fabrication of 4. Self-esteem can help me with reading or talking, I guess. Aluminum can of barley wine, which is cold, not frozen. It's good. Don't see anything. Is there anything over here? Raw spaghetti and a. Wow, we got vegetable cooking oil. Oh, it's cold. I was like, how is that? Vinegar is frozen. So they actually, it's cool that they actually have a. I don't know if this cooking on a budget is like useful for us to take, just because I believe it's not going. I believe our cooking is already up to 4, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think it'll help. It might have some recipes though. Let's see, how do we do this?
I wanted the open aluminum can just to have more water storage, but we have that 60-liter thing. I can probably drop that. Still, I need a little bit more. Well, let's just wield the 6-shooter for now. And we'll figure out how to get everything else back later. So, honestly, whoops, did not mean to do that. Our problem is not food. Not yet, at least. Our problem is, first and foremost, staying warm. AAA guide, this is for driving, I think? Or is it... Actually, I think I'm going to move this book over here. And if I can read it in the light at some point, I think it'll be useful. It might give us a map. Okay, so we explored this house. It doesn't have very much. We might even want to drop stuff and then move over and explore the military bunker, but not with our base loaded. So let's drop everything we don't think we're going to need, like all the stuff we picked up pretty much. Probably going to need a bandage just in case. I think it'd be good. We'll drop the books, this. In fact, we'll just put everything in this house that's useful at all into one pile. I don't think there's anything else. Water, but it doesn't really matter. Sure, we'll take the open aluminum can, we'll take the soy sauce. So this didn't have anything for us, unfortunately. I mean, as far as like stuff that we can cover our head with. Yeah. Okay, we'll drop it here. And we'll actually stop wielding our other thing, and we'll get going. Let's go check out the military bunker. A little bit dangerous, by the way. It probably has some turrets or some other stuff we don't. Or we might not be able to get in because we don't have a crowbar of any kind, anything like that. Check out the field while we're here. Frozen barley. Well, AAA guides probably tell you how to implement surprise mechanics into full price games. Interesting. The darkness is actually a really good time for us to beeline to that military bunker. Because we'll be able to see the enemy, but they won't be able to see us. So... Okay, we're getting close. I look at this map right here. So we're getting close to the bunker. It's one diagonal up to the right, and I don't know where in this square I am. Okay, now it's diagonal to the right. I think we'll just encounter it if we just keep going this way. Yep. That's exactly what happened. I'm actually going to move away. Very nervous. Okay, nothing. Now, again, there shouldn't be that many zombies. Yes. Just because we're playing with like 15%. And we don't have a military access card, so we aren't going to be able to get in. So this military bunker is going to be pretty useless to us. It would be interesting if the winter starts had a chance to actually allow you to get in here for free. What else are we going to find around here? So we might as well just go off and look to the right. Again, we dropped some stuff off at this house, but really not that much important. What are the things we're looking for? Oh, giant web spider. So this is cool. To me, this is very cool. You're going to have not less zombies, but you still have the same kind of... I would just call this... I mean, no, a giant web spider is not something you actually find in the wilderness. Like, not something you would find in a real world. Or I'm not sure if you would, but... You can imagine this as like some kind of bad creature in the wilderness. There's moose in this game, but you can treat this like as a moose or a wolf. So I'm okay with having these, but where
are you? I don't think a giant web spider is going to be very dangerous for us, except for the fact that we don't have anything to hit it with. So, it is dangerous. We'll just skirt along the edges there. Heat, chili. Okay, that's just because of our head. Yeah, so let's get out of this area and see if we can find anything. Oh, like a car on the road. I didn't think about that, but it obviously has no fuel because the fuel tank is busted because there's fuel on the road. Nonetheless, we'll see if it has some goodies for us. Let's go back to this. Put this as inventory. Okay. And what do you have? Baseball cap. Actually, that's really useful. It will make our head a little bit warmer. We'll just wear it immediately. I know the rider mask and baseball cap are overlapping, but all we needed was 5 to take us down. So the head is a little bit more encumbered, but honestly, I think that hurts our breathing, our stamina recovery, which is not a big deal right now. So I think we just charge off into the wilderness. Yeah, that's a lot of diesel. I didn't even look at the vehicle, but I'm assuming it's not functional. So we'll just charge off and see if we can find anything on the other side. Safe mode is on, so I can just kind of lean on the key and see where we go. It should let me know when we actually get too close to something. So interesting, there's border collie dog dung. It's very important. We have some border collies. An athletic and hyperactive dog that loves to herd animals and jump. The border collie is an agile attacker. Although they can be easy to train, they don't work well in packs. The advantage of having them around is that we could train them, but in order to do that, we need dog food, and we don't have it. So, it's fine. One day, maybe. Berserker says, what? You've never run into a man-sized spider in real life? Just walk right by the dogs. I think that they are just generally friendly. And the turkeys, apparently, I've just put a ton of bird litter on the ground. And then there's still a rock. Good. This is important. The important things in life. We have pretty good vision right now around, so we're just kind of scooting around this open field, seeing what we can see. This is weird. What is this? Oh. Is that a pond? Huh. I mean, it doesn't list it as such, but it is. What is this? Are these the turkeys? Yeah. Yeah, but there's definitely water over here. And it's funny to me that it doesn't list that on the world map. So somewhere over here is a pond, actually. Just keep going. It's only 7:30. Oh, okay. Dead body. See, this is actually pretty cool. Compression shorts, which are close to skin, warmth of 20, and the undershirt. Those are both actually very useful for us. We don't have anything on my under layer, so although the encumbrance... Oh, the undershirt only has encumbrance of 0 anyway. So this is extremely... we're getting pretty lucky, I would say, in this. We're going to be able to wear the undershirt directly. And honestly, we could wear the compression shorts and just take off our boxer shorts, I think. I think we'll actually take off them because they give us 20 warmth, but we don't actually need it. And it's going to make our leg... Wait, our leg encumbrance is only... It's only +2. It's really not that bad. Does that mean the compression shorts have 0 encumbrance? They do. Huh. So actually it doesn't matter that they're a poor fit because having them being a poor fit doesn't even matter. I guess that kind of makes sense for compression shorts. How do compression shorts fit poorly? They would just compress. So we'll take off the boxer shorts, I guess, because it is slowing us down by 2. That should take that out. Yep. So now our left leg is... So even though they're both 0 encumbrance, the +2 was just because you're stacking multiple items in the same, close to the skin category. Yeah. If we wanted to, for butchering, this human corpse is fresh enough that actually we can, I think, butcher it. Interesting. So we could actually do a full thing here. I don't know. How's our... Yeah, we're actually doing quite well. And we're not wielding? Yeah, this is... We did it. Our head's not cold. Nothing's cold. Our torso's almost warm. And we're not wet because I guess it's not raining. Oh, sky flurries. Okay, so we'll start to get cold. And still nothing on our radar. I do see some road here, though. So there's something down there. I don't know if I actually want to butcher this body. We should be doing stuff like that. Like, we should be looking in these shrubs, I guess in the forest at least, to start building up our survival. Survival is going to be like one of the most important things for us. It's going to freeze, though, if I don't butcher it. I'd have to light a fire next to it. Pretty cool that the whole mechanics like that are in place, but... Okay, so if I want to do a full butchery, it'll take 41 minutes. And it requires a rope and a tree, or a butchering rack, a flat surface, blah, blah, blah. That we don't have that. Yields are lower, but, as you don't try to be precise, but it prevents zombies from raising. Your best tool is 7 butchering. So it'll take us 6 minutes. Or we could field dress the corpse. Technique that involves removing their internal organs and viscera to protect the corpse from rotting from the inside. Yields internal organs, carcass will be lighter and will stay fresh longer. Can be combined with other methods for better effects. We could skin the corpse, which is a little bit weird because this is a human. I don't think we're going to do this one. You need skill and an appropriately sharp and precise knife to do a good job. I don't think we'd have that. Some corpses are too small to yield a full-sized hide. We don't want to wear human skin anyway. Quarter the corpse, dismember the corpse, or dissect the corpse. You will examine it for possible bionic implants. That's not necessary, so let's just do a quick butchery. Would you dare desecrate the mortal remains of a fellow human being? Oh, I guess we shouldn't do that. It needs a coffin, not a knife. I never thought about it this way. Okay, well, let's move on. We can get our environment, our whatever it's called, survival up by examining these bushes. See? Forage. That's the word I was looking for. We just forage through all these. Oh, God. A Labrador mutt. This once average Labrador mixed breed dog has clearly gone feral. Though it likely still instinctually trusts humans, it's probably far from domestic by now. So we could domesticate it again, by the way, if we had dog food, but as we don't, again, we push on. So I want to start foraging it for all these things. I'm going to find not a lot, but survival's up to 26%. And that's the name of the game right now. Just get survival up. Yeah, ASCII casing. Manure. I'm assuming that's from the dogs. I hope it's not from bears. Okay, that's a little too far. It's not in the forest enough to forage. So we need to forage these. Ah! We found a canvas sack. What the hell is a canvas sack doing here? Smells faintly of earth and hard work. We can craft a swag bag, a sandbag, an earth bag. I mean, we can probably disassemble it. It's cotton. A lot of manure in this little area. Which might be... Oh, look, survival's up to level 1 already. Did not find anything, though. So we'll just continue foraging. We could find some berries. It could be our way of finding food. This is a great bush, but it's not the season yet. So you're saying the winter is not the right season for grapes? Probably that makes sense. Oh, blackberry bush, but we can't harvest that either. Oh, what's this? Heavy stick?
I don't know why. I mean, I'm a pack rat to begin with, but I like to carry heavy sticks. They seem like, in a pinch, they're good to have. Throw them or whatever. How's our survival doing now? We're up to 1.25. Oh, and we got a blood-soaked rag, another one. Lots of blood-soaked rags. The only problem with being in the forest is we're not going to be able to... Ooh. A toxic waste dump. Stream just got dark. Oh. Whoops. I hope it's back. Let me keep my stream window up so I can see that a little bit better. Sorry about that. Okay, let me know. I hope it's all back and recovered. Stream was always on okay on finishes then. Okay, good to know. So we found a pile of straw. I mean, look, I'm just going to take everything right now. This is mainly just to... oh my gosh, a 3-liter glass jar. That's... Who's leaving this stuff? I mean, no wonder the world's so polluted. People are just leaving all kinds of crap out here in the forest. How dare they? And we're up to 1.48. Pretty good. I think we'll just go over here and just seriously start forest... ooh, wow. We got a long stick, which is a long stick. Makes a decent melee weapon and can be broken into heavy sticks for crafting. So this has a bash of 18. Oh my goodness, that is... Let's go grab this thing. It's going to take 2.5 liters of volume in our... first, let me quickly... we found a rifle casing. I kind of try to think, like, what does it mean to do this? What does it mean to actually forge in a bush? To me, it should be forging in an area. But anyway, let's go up here. This is pewter bowl and splintered wood. It's all fine. We're not going to have enough room for anything else in a moment. So what's our skill up? I'd like to get survival up to 2. Might not be able to make it there before the end of this trip. I mean, we're going to run out of space eventually, right? Forge, forge, forge. Okay, can't forge that. And we're almost to the toxic waste dump, which is a giant acidic ant. Now, I'm a little bit annoyed by this because I did turn off acid stuff. This is definitely not something we want. A monstrous brown ant with a swollen abdomen that ends with a small orifice at the tip. Glistening liquid seems to drip out periodically. It's just going to be a very difficult, ability for us to actually bypass that thing. I think we're not even going to bother with this direction. We're just going to bypass it altogether. Yeah. And honestly, we're going to move further south just to completely avoid that thing. It's dark enough. It's ignoring us now, but I don't think it would be ignoring us if it actually saw us. So we have safe mode on. We can, in theory, just keep plunging along without fear of running into anything. More importantly is, what does the world map look like? Okay, so there's a trailhead which goes to this, which may go to something else. We found another shotgun hole. Okay, we'll take it. I don't think I've ever seen anyone reacting so happily upon sight of a toxic waste dump. Yeah, it's probably nothing for us there, but it's fun to get excited. Actually, we could go in there. Restricted area, authorized personnel only. We could. And there is a rock up there. I could make that my excuse. There's a lot of trail stuff going on here too, which we don't know where, what that would lead to, but presumably it leads to something. Oh wow, giant acidic ant over there too. Might be an anthill further to our north or northwest or northeast. So the question is, can I actually get to this thing without triggering any of the ants? It is ignoring us. I don't know if the ants are going to be openly hostile. Because I actually remember now that they usually aren't hostile until you kill one of them. And then they all go crazy. Okay, that guy... Alright, I think we're going to be able to get in here. Believe it or not. We'll take the rock that I claimed was the reason I came here. Probably not a good idea for us. If we had a radiation badge right now, it would probably be going off like crazy. And it's a locked door. Damn. Well, look, I'm not a genius, but plutonium slurry doesn't sound like something that I really ought to get near. I wouldn't mind the 200-liter steel drum, but also not something I'm going to be able to use right now anyway. So we'll just go over here. Desperate, where it says that long range reading skill. I was able to read that sign from pretty far away, yeah. Wow, the acid ants are, yep, constantly to the north. Oh! Farm field. Okay, this is likely to only have a silo, but if it has a farm building, we're in really good... Ooh. Really good luck. I know I'm going, ooh, at a dead body, but, you know, it's exciting to find stuff we can loot. Try to take it that way. Because I do need some rags and stuff I can cut up in order to sew. I mean, I need a sewing kit before I can do anything. So, you know what? I mean, I guess we need a needle, which we can get from nails. Can we do nails? Is nails fish hooks, though? How do you get a needle? I forget. He was just a mild-mannered scavenger until he became a toxic waste dump. Now, he's dead. Says Silent Storm. Yeah, I don't know if the... I don't actually know the radioactive stuff effects. I don't know if we got close enough for it to matter. But I'm not going to play around with that. It's actually one of the things in this game I wish I could turn off. I'm not like a huge fan of the bionics. I want to see something down here. Castle casing? What? 454 castle round. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, I see a blanket. This is a house. Awesome. And, oh my gosh, this might become our new, like, really our new home. First of all, this is a destroyed... This is a destroyed barn. It's a glass? Oh, it's a greenhouse. Just kidding. Pretty obvious. I don't know if that's actually going to function, that... Oh, fire. This might be frozen. Oh, it's not. Huh. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's a raincoat. Unbelievable. We're getting pretty lucky here. Let's take that with us for sure. Yeah, there's a blanket here. We can take our down... Oh my gosh, a Glock with 2 shots in it. That's not a whole lot. I think I'm going to stick with my same policy of just putting everything I don't need down by the front door. We might even want to... I'm strongly debating having this become our real home. Yeah, so to grab those and just put them in the pile so I don't forget them. Let's wield our 6-shooter just in case. We still haven't found... I mean, what should we be wielding? I guess we should wield our large stick instead. No, you know what? I don't want to rip my clothing, so I'd rather shoot stuff. Tin can of corn. And the small cardboard box of Toastums, they are rotten. I actually don't care about the Toastums. I do care about the box. Can burn that. A heat pack? Well, that's nice. Bathroom scale. Okay, cool. Can we actually do something with this? What?
Does it tell me what my weight is? I'm trying to examine it. What is my weight? Activate bathroom scale. 188 pounds. I don't even know. I guess we have no idea how tall our character is. My character ought to be pretty tall. He's like 13 strength, so it's pretty strong. I think 9 is baseline. Yeah. So Silent Storm says that the toxic stuff can give you mutations. More likely if you have good genetics, or I guess you could have bad genetics. So you can actually find a toxic waste ground and then use it to your advantage. The interesting thing to me is the fact that this water thing is still working. I mean, that's bizarre, but amazing. We might find a tool in here. One can hope. No. No, in fact, nothing useful in here at all. Oh my gosh! Not true. A shovel. Very important. I think all this food will be rotten. Barley is frozen. And raw potato, which is also rotten. Some bean seeds, which are frozen. Yeah, I mean, this is nice. I like living... I've never actually lived by a farm, but if you want to do a winter survival... Uh-oh. Okay. It's a zombie. Where's my weapon? Alright. Okay, so I guess we need to aim. Precise fire. We got him! He died! Woo! What a shot. We still have one shot left in our gun. Oh boy. There are more zombies in here than I have bullets. Unless I get the Glock. Kieran, hey, I know it's not this game, but for the Naval Action Series, you did. How do you make the angled flight deck for CVs? I actually never did. I guess you're talking about Rule the Waves. I've never made them, but it should be an option after you research it. I think we can just kind of like pistol whip a child zombie. So I'm going to aim for this guy. I assume he's closer now. What happened? I need to wield something which I can hit this guy with now. Okay, look, I really don't want to kill this child zombie, but it's going to give me no choice, I can see. Okay, let's drop our gun here. Quickly run and get the... I think it should be right here. Or let's just wield directly the... Whoops. Yeah. What do we want to... Do we want to hit this guy with the big old thing? The long stick? So I don't know if a long stick is better. It has a -1 for melee, so that does make it a little bit better. But it's not a whole lot more damage. The problem is that none of these have very good melee stats. You know what does have good melee stats? The splintered wood. Which I don't think we could really get a lot of use out of. So let's go back over here. I guess what I could do is lead this guy around in circles. Oh boy, I missed. Oh, these zombies are faster too. I forgot about that. I think I can kind of just like let them go through the tall grass, which they are doing. Get back to my weapon. Yes, perfect. Okay, so I want to wield my other weapon now. Let's just run ahead. How did the other zombie get stuck? What is this, barbed wire? It is barbed wire fence, okay. So we need to find a way through the barbed wire fence so that we can get on the other side, so that we can... Oh, I guess we could just do this. If we can just force these guys to run through the fence. I mean, the zombie child could just run through the fence. Oh my gosh, there's zombie children everywhere. They're just coming out of the woodwork. I don't mind the zombie children too much because it can improve my dodge even. Does that mean that there was just 2 zombies children the whole time? Am I crazy? I know I killed one. I thought it was 2 different zombies. Yeah, 2 zombies. Now, I don't know if I want to, like, risk getting my clothing damaged. We're in really good shape right now. Although we are, yeah, until we find a sewing kit, we can't really risk it. There's 2 options here. We can either get naked and fight these guys in the extreme cold. Which does not sound like an amazing plan, but it's a plan. Alright, that zombie just did what I wanted them to do. Started to go onto the barbed wire fence. The alternative is we could just let them run into the barbed wire fence. But getting naked and hitting children, zombie children, with a big stick, I mean, it sounds horrible in like every way. My hand is not happy, by the way, actually holding on to something. Not happy at all. And so that zombie's going to kill himself. These zombies are extremely resilient. Okay, they're just about dead. Since, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it matters. I could just get naked and let them swing at me a whole bunch. I know this sounds really silly, but yeah, obviously it sounds extremely silly. But if we do this, the advantage is that we can train our dodging. Okay, here we go. Let's do this, Mr. Zombie Man. We're getting naked. Oh, we got hit. Okay, we dropped our compression shorts. What do we have left? Okay, let's stop dropping. We took hits to our torso and our right leg. What are we still wearing? A sweater. Yeah, come on guys, you gotta give me a little bit more time to get naked. Would you just, let's be fair about this. I'll go up here to this rock because, oh, I can't even hold a rock. That's right, because I have no, just drop the rest of our clothes here. Hey, I'm just getting naked here. Could you just please allow me to get naked? Thank you. This is how you fight. This is how you fight zombie children in the apocalypse. Now, that hit me on the left arm. I'm going to just take some damage here. It's not going to be ideal. But there's a point, there's a method to my madness. If I can make them fight in the grass like that, that would be better. Okay, swing. Go ahead. We dodged. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to dodge. Good. So I think that they're a little bit. They're in the tall grass, so I think they have a penalty. You hit me in my naked torso. Stevie says I come in and you're talking about killing zombie children. They started it. He hit my left leg. That's getting dangerously close to my important. Ouch. Left leg. Okay, good. I'm just waiting to see if one of these turns green. I really will have messed up if one of them turns green, which means that they've hit me so hard as to infect me. I don't think that zombie children are going to stand much of a chance infecting, but I don't know if... So, by the way, what the hell are you doing, Tortuga? We're up to 65% in dodging 0. Zombie children don't do much damage, so they're... It just sounds really stupid, but they're very good to allow you to train up zombie dodging. Get naked and beat children with a big stick. My hand is not happy, by the way. So we dodged. And 176, 72. Ouch! My right leg. Ouch! But we're dodging. So you dodge children pretty easily. 77. I think we're just going to sit here and take it now. Once, okay, right leg's down to, when we get anything down to a giant acidic ant, that's not something I want to fight naked. Another thing I could do, by the way, is just drop this stick and start throwing my rock. Yeah, so our dodging has now increased to 1. What we're going to do is kind of walk around here, wait for them to get far enough away, and then we're going to try to throw our rock. What's going on? Okay, we missed. Just run in circles until we get back to our rock. Is this not riveting content? Have you ever seen such amazing content in your life? A man running naked, throwing rocks at children. You would, I mean, this is amazing in the sense that you probably think this guy's lost his effing marbles. But look at this. Throwing is up to 5%. All right. Give me my rock back. And we're dodging. So I think you can train dodging up to 2 this way. Is it worth it? I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Could not tell you that. Throw another rock here, I think. I'm surprised you can't aim a little bit more. Did they change this? I used to be able to aim. Give me that rock. Throw. Missed. Give me that rock. Ouch! Okay, good. It was my left leg. Okay, both my legs are at the limit of what I want to see before I, you know, decide this is not worth it. I'll take just up to like 70% damage. That's my limit. Throw the rock. We're not doing very well. What is throwing even doing? It's 15%. I mean, hey, we're just getting better. By the way, a question. Is this helping our marksmanship? It is! That's actually, I mean, oddly enough, that's actually important. Now, we don't need to train up the throwing. The throwing we can train up against squirrels. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be against these things, which are dangerous, and probably shouldn't be used to train up in this sense. Ouch! Okay, we're bleeding. Now, we do have a bandage, so that's probably the point at which we need to start fighting back. Ow! Stop! Let's run. No, we're actually just going to run. I'm going to let these zombies kill themselves. Why? Because I don't want to deal with the morale penalty of killing them. Okay. Now we'll just let them die. One's dead, and 2's dead. Okay, good. Let's go back and get a bandage. Do we have a bandage? Were we carrying one? Bandage. I could probably... Yeah, we were. So I'm a smart man. I carried a bandage with me. Can apply that. Stop the bleeding. Activate bandage. To right leg. Hooray! We did it! Time to get our clothes back on. Start wearing everything. Was it worth it? No. It just frankly was not. But that's okay. Why did we carry the bathroom scale with us? Boy, that's unusual. It's fine, though. I mean, we have something to do to sleep. I'm, by the way, a very slow healer. I did this intentionally because I like the very slow healing. I want to wear all these things. Let's go over here, fix all that. That's fine. So we're in good shape now. take our heavy stick. And now what we can do is, oh my gosh, please go back and get our bandages. I'll put those bandages on. I don't think it matters. They changed the way that bandages work now. So don't expect an improvement. Expected bandage quality is good. So we already bandaged this one good. Bandage that. I guess we'll bandage our left leg as well. We have one bandage left for emergencies. Probably won't need it. If I have, do I have my weapon, my 6-shooter? Let's wield that instead. Actually, I'm going to stop wielding it because I want to keep my hands warm. So what we want to do is also smash at least one hole in this fence, which we should, wield that long stick to do. Might as well just do it. Okay, is there any part of this fence which is... it's just going to be fine. We'll do it anywhere. Let's smash this. Good. Okay, so we have a pointy stick here, which is from the fence. All this stuff is filthy. We have a frozen bag of Neko wafers, but they're not. They're fresh. That's the good news. Sports bra, light gloves. Okay, now this stuff, although it does, we can't use it, right? It's not really, it's filthy. It's not clean. It's been on a dirty zombie doing dirty things. Not as dirty as running around naked hitting children, but whatever. It's beyond the point. That's a psychological dirty. That's something we'll have to scrub when we sleep or, talk to a priest about. But this is stuff we can't wear, but we can just salvage it for rags. Just use the dirty clothes to fix our other stuff. So as much as I can, I would like to take these things. I don't think a gold ring matters at all. You know what? I just want to take everything. How, by the way, are my hands? Yeah, my hands are not happy. Smash a hole here because we need 2 holes in the fence, don't we? And take as much of this as we can. Okay, we can't take any more. That's fine. I still want to deploy all this stuff eventually back. Okay. In the farmhouse. Which we can't get to without breaking a hole in it. Well, I think we might as well just break another hole in the fence. Okay, good. So, I don't know. That wasn't that bad. It could have been a lot worse. We got our... First of all, we trained our dodge up to... 2? Did we get it to 2? Dodge. Okay. It doesn't show me my skill. Oh, it's not dodge, it's dodging. Dodging has increased to 1. Okay, so our dodging only went to 1. That's okay. Still good. We can't take any of this stuff, I guess. Yeah, we're at 13.18 out of 13.30. No, yeah, we'll go drop that stuff off. And I don't think there's anything else out here that we can take. Withered plants are good for kindle. And then we have frozen barley, which I don't know what we can do with. Not sure what we can do with it at all, but maybe something. And like I said, we're just going to have to break a hole in this fence. Oh, God. I thought I went through the barbed wire before it was destroyed. No, I didn't. I'm okay. Yeah, this might be a good place for us to hole up indefinitely. Like, become our new home. The one disadvantage of this is it won't be as warm as the underground. What the hell are you doing in here? There's a zombie in my house. Did he break a window to get in? He did. You just ruined my house. And I have a bum leg, buddy. You can see our movements at 102. I think that's because we're in pain. We can navigate around this. It's going to be very difficult in a second. I just need to buy enough time to wield my shooter. That. Yeah, now we still need to get far enough away that we can... Oh, God. Aim.
Okay, fatigue, stamina is really good, so we're just going to go ahead and run here. And unless he zigzags through that course of long grass, he'll slow down. We're already doing a lot better. Okay, so now let's start aiming. And I really need to hit him, so fire. Oh god, he didn't die. That's my long stick. That's the thing I need. This guy's almost dead, though. Okay, so we're probably okay. Just need to run back to my long stick. I'm not running. Let's run. Let's run. Okay. Stop running. Wield the long stick. Just drop it on the ground. Okay, we whacked him. Okay, wait. Hit. Another 13 down. What? We hit this guy twice. I thought he was almost dead, and now he's... It's a miracle. He's suddenly doing really well. He's too smart. Okay, good. Got him. Oh, no, he grabbed me. Hit him. Yes, at last. All right, lots more stuff, including a telescoping umbrella, which will be very useful if it starts raining. Is it? It is already raining. Well, no, it's just mildly wet. The flurries. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back and grab our pistol. 6-shooter. And I'm just going to drop stuff here. I think this will eventually be our home, even though that damn zombie ruined my wonderful little window. We can always rebuild it. And the good news is we can close the doors. So we close this door, and we still have like a seal from the environment. Although it's not going to be satisfying that we have an open window all the time. Okay, so let's drop our new... Well, actually, we'll drop the filthy stuff like where I am right now. Or maybe right here. I'll just tab that. I'll drop the other stuff over here. We have a rock, pointy stick. We'll drop the pointy stick. We don't need that right now. Actually, we can drop the homemade shooter because it's useless to us. Also, a video longer than 45 minutes. Neat. The open window can act as a freezer for food without power. Yep, and it's going to be that way for a long time. It's only day one of winter, and I forget what we set our season to, but I think it's like 60 days. So it'll be a long time. Now, there's nothing else in here that we can do anything with, right? What is this? Huh. And there was... Oh, a Glock. Okay, good. So we have a Glock. We do have a backup option now for emergency zombie disposal. 2 shots, or it could be an emergency acid ant disposal. So I like this building. I like that we have some roads going on over here that might end up being useful for us. We do eventually want to get back to the Last Man Alive shelter. Last Man on Earth. Sorry. But I don't know if we're going to go there tonight even. I mean, this is a bed with a blanket. I think we'll be okay just cuddling up and sleeping there. Right now, we're only cold because our hand is wielding the long stick. We definitely don't want to carry around this bathroom scale any longer, that's for sure. Yeah, I think we'll just drop that here. We'll stop wielding the long stick. And now, our head is not in good shape, but the good news is, and by the way, there's 2 things of good news. When we put bandages on, our first aid is at 4. So our first aid is actually really good. We applied the bandage very well. It should be very helpful to help us to heal. I'm guessing maybe like 2 days and that leg will be healed. The other good news is... I forgot what I wanted to say. It was, I think, maybe about heat. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, none of our clothing was damaged in those fights, which is, doesn't seem like much, but it is. And still importantly, we definitely do need to keep going. We definitely need to go and find, more than anything, we really, really need to find a sewing kit. I guess you can make your own. Do I know how to make my own? Let me just find sewing. We don't know how to make it yet. Okay, yeah, we need to find one. So we're going to just move on, get on our merry way, and keep moving east.
Actually, I guess now that we've cleaned out this... I don't know if we... Have we cleaned it out? There is a horse in here. What the hell? There's a horse in here. There's that zombie which we killed. There's a folding knife which has 12 butchering. That's better than my tool. That's probably what I want to keep with me instead of... That's great. This is actually really good. I don't want that horse to run away. Unfortunately, the window on the other side is broken. Because it sounds bad, but I would like to kill that horse and use it for food. Short makeshift rope. That's good. It's useful. Yeah, I don't know. This is awkward. Planks are probably better attacking weapons. 10 plus 1, 112. You can block. Let's go in and take a plank. And let's wield that instead. I'll take 2. But then, like, what is this? Piles of straw. Well, let's just take it. Hopefully that horse stays in there and doesn't run out the side. I want to go back over here. Oh, broken glass. Heavy stick. Take it all. Okay, we won't take the... Can we take 1 sheet? No. Eventually we'll just put all that stuff over here, but... So... I don't know why we picked up the glass shards. It's kind of like trash. We'll put it over with the zombie garbage. But I'm going to drop the heavy stick and the long stick. I'm going to keep with me the plank instead. That'll be our new weapon of choice. And I think there's a lot of good stuff in there. So we could easily wield our Glock or the plank. Good. I like it. We also have cattle fodder. I don't know what this... It's what cattle eat, mainly made of grass, silage, or legumes. It's perfect for ruminants. Interesting. We have a splintered wood, a door. Apparently this was a door at some point. We have this horse which is fleeing us. Hey, buddy, don't worry about me. I'm not going to kill you yet. It's dark. I don't even know what's up here. No, don't do that because we don't want the horse to run away. These are just planks, piles of straw. But there sometimes are little... oh, God. We hear noise. Oh, my goodness. It's a whole ton of horses. Oh, wait. We got charcoal smoker and charcoal here. That's amazing. Don't hurt me, horse. I just want to move over here and see what's in there. An automotive filter. We don't need that. Okay. I don't know how many of these horses are going to get out, but we're just going to move this way. We're going to leave them alone. And we're gone. So that's just a, like, kind of weird thing. You just come up with a barn full of horses. I think we have everything we need right now, so we just keep going on our merry way. Back to this. So unfortunately, we don't have any painkillers. Kind of scratching my head what to do about that. Okay, well, let's go over and see what the world has for us over on the east. The good news is that we have a safe place to sleep. We have found good stuff. Let's put safe mode back on. Am I getting cold? No. I mean wet? No, I'm not. Chilly. Oh, my hands. I forgot. Stop wielding the plank. Okay. So we just have... The head is right at the limit. It just depends on how cold it'll be outside. So it's a parking lot. I don't know what this means. Oh my gosh. It's just a huge parking lot? Is that really it? Look, we have safe mode on. What the heck is this? It's a hub. I don't know what that is. Open up.
So... we can go in. A parking lot for all the horse owners. Dan Eagle says, this is very entertaining. I've been watching for almost 30 minutes now. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this complex is. What is this? Utility light. So there's lights in here. That's awesome, by the way. I don't know how it's getting powered, but... oh, this is like some weird thing. What? The intercom. Hold there. I don't care how you got access to this location, but you're coming no further. Go away. Alright, I'm leaving. So how is it down there? Just leave. Maybe I can help you, or alright, I'll leave. I'm just going to say alright, well, I'll leave, because I don't... maybe I can help you? No, just alright, I'll leave. But first, I want to take anything you have. Broken consoles. Like glasses? Pair of bifoot... well, whatever. We're a pack rat. We'll take it. There's water in there, which is not frozen, surprisingly. Does that mean it's warmer in here? Huh. Guess it is, mildly. Nothing in this desk. Closed metal doors. Okay. So there's a big old complex here, but it doesn't look like we're going to have access to it. Unless we take the 10%. Yeah. I don't know. I'd rather just, you know, keep exploring. There's something about this, and I don't know what the trick is with it, but... okay, so let's go off to the left, because that's where the road goes. Kind of want to see as well, like, what is down here? Just a huge concrete wall. Can we climb over concrete walls? So this is crazy. There's nothing here. Cannot climb over concrete walls. Okay, fair enough. The question is then, what else do we have down here? Newspaper page. Forest. Well, I'd rather follow this road to the left. I mean, it's crazy. We know that cities are very, very far apart. I guess I'll go this way, though. Surprisingly, I'm... oh, a car. It might be alive. It might be alive. It might work. It has... it's dented, but it has enough wheels. It has very little battery, but it has 3% fuel. It is a car. Most damaged thing, which is the security system. That's actually a good thing. It has just a slightly damaged engine, which is surely low on gasoline. And the battery, the car battery is not in good shape. This is weird. We actually could probably use this, but it doesn't have... I guess it doesn't have enough fuel or to make it worth our while to go anywhere in it. So we'll just kind of remember it's here. In fact, what I can do is I can mark it on my map. So map, add note. I forgot how to do this. N, Shift N. Oh yeah, we want to make this what? Like it's a car. Let's make it light cyan. Car. So now as soon as I move away from this spot, by the way, here's an NPC, the intercom. Okay. So as soon as I move away from that, we should see it on the map. There it is. I chose the wrong color, but it's in yellow, but it's car. Oh, C is the marker I put for it. Well, it doesn't matter. There's a car there. That's all I really want to know. And this is going to become a trail. I mean, we're getting further and further away from the way I want to go, which is to the west. Nonetheless... Amigo. Well, Amigo is no amigo of ours. no friend of ours. These things are pretty terrifying. Actually, they're not that bad if you have a weapon, but in a one-on-one fight, we probably won't beat them. Or we will do it, but it'll cost us a lot of our health, and it will end up killing us in the end. So we're not going to go any further. Well, we're just going to go the way. We want to go away from it. So for now, we'll just go over to the left-hand side of the road. Looks like we're still okay to move on. Might have to dive into the forest. Wow, we see way ahead of us a farm field. I don't know if this is useful to go any further this way. I'd rather learn what is over here, if anything. Because this road... Well, let's go down the road a little bit further. And see... Yeah, so this is, I think, going to turn to the right. No, it's actually going to keep going down as well. Okay, well, we'll just keep following it then. I guess. Yeah, okay, so it goes this way. Where could it possibly end up back to the left? I mean, that would be nice. I don't think so. I think this is a completely separate branching path. It does separate off to the right here. I'm curious. Where does that go? But we won't know without going and looking. Okay, well, let's go and look. Just a man on the road, and it's 8:50 in the morning. Oh, hey, that's great. A rural house. Yes. Yes, that's very good. If we see that, we definitely want to go. We're probably going to have to wield our plank here. But we don't want to fight zombies, though. We really don't. Mainly because we don't want to damage our clothing. Safe mode is on, so we're okay. Waterfowl chick. And brown chick. A tiny yellow and brown waterfowl chick. It could be from a number of different species. A tiny yellow and brown chick. Oh, there's some chicks here. Sounds weird. As long as there's no zombies. We'd prefer there not to be... No, it's like that old show. Press your luck. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. No zombie, no zombie, no zombie. I haven't seen any yet. So far, so good. Here we go. I'd rather open doors now than have to open them while a zombie's chasing me. Nothing in the dresser. Nothing in the dresser. We haven't heard any sounds, by the way, and we've made enough noise that zombies probably would have heard us. So I think this place is bereft of zombies. Plastic bag, not going to be helpful. Plastic bag of curry powder. I mean, we'll take it just because I'm a pack rat, but I don't know what good it's going to do us. I don't know what all these plastic bags... Actually, we will take a plastic bag because I forgot we have a funnel back in our base, which may benefit from having a plastic bag to make a what is it called? A contraption which captures water. All right, well, that's everything from this house. Not a success. And, you know, it's a little bit nice. Must Know says, hey, Tortuga's playing CDDA. Awesome. You have some of the best tutorials, man, so seeing you playing my favorite game ever is quite nice. Wow, this is your favorite game ever. I mean, this is a great game for me. Like, it's really easy to take it on the road. It's so portable. This was kind of a bust, though, unfortunately. We can go down this road a little bit to see what the yard has. And why not? We're here, right? Already made it this far. But I don't think we're going to find anything. Yeah. And that's it. Okay, so let's go back. I'm not... Oh, good. We actually know the road ends here. That's very good news. Okay, let's go back over here. Did not plan to stop exactly there. That's what I wanted to do, but got lucky. Let's go down here and see if there's an actual farm building. Or is it just farm fields? Has a big old farm field, that's for sure. Lots of frozen wheat. It's a wheat farm. Nope, just farm field. Nothing here. In fact, the road ends here. Everything ends here. Okay, so this is as far as we're going to go. I'm gonna just go there. I went down further just to tick myself into the bottom one. So if I go up 2 more, 3 more, I guess we should be back on the tops. So the overhead map is updated by your presence in overhead cells. So moving within within a single like tile, overhead tile, doesn't affect your scouting range, but just your immediate vision. That's why I was just trying to get the tick by going to the next overhead tile. Go cross country, maybe you'll find a friendly bear. So Musno says, go back to the city, I think. Well, the weird thing for us is there's no cities. I mean, there is, but I turned city sizes down to 2 or 3, I think 3. And I put city spacing into 7. So this is intentionally supposed to be a... Oh, there's that Migo again. Luckily for us, I think it's far enough away that we don't need to worry about it. We'll skitter along the very, very edge of this road. And shouldn't have a problem. Yeah, so this is intentionally supposed to be a wilderness playthrough, although I'm not sure if that was a good idea for like a stream. What? A mass grave. Look, I don't know why, but I wonder if that's worth checking out. I think I've seen that before, but I don't remember if it has bodies. Can we loot stuff? I mean, it is the apocalypse. You gotta ask these questions. When you see a mass grave, you don't first think, oh, Pitbull mix. Which... And there's some dead stuff up here. But there is some stuff up here. Can we take a Pitbull? Not that we want to. Is it fighting the other dogs? I kind of hope it's fighting the other dogs. Heap of gore. The often misunderstood Pitbull is not actually a single breed, but a label for several kinds of terriers. It has average abilities and is well known for its lockjaw, which isn't real, but their incredible determination is. I got to somebody, which only provides us boy shorts, pair of low-top tennis shoes, shorts, sports bra, cash card. Not that worthwhile to loot. Not if it's going to risk us dying in a boshi. I don't even know what that is, but it's cool. Lasno says, I think you can tame pitbulls. Yeah, but I don't have any dog food. I think you need dog food to train them, I think. Glove liners is pretty interesting. Stockings are actually pretty useful too. Yeah, if you have dog food. Yeah, that's what I thought. Jade brooch, not important. Compression shorts, we already have some. Undershirt, we're already wearing one. Flashlight is nice. We do have a cell phone, but we don't have a flashlight. So what I'm going to do is mark this on the map as well as something interesting. Okay, so let's do D for dog and make this red, light red, let's go with. So some dead bodies. Dead people stuff. Alright, so now we look over here, it says dead people stuff. Well, it does if we... There, dead people stuff. Good. Okay, so I'm just going to avoid these guys for now. We can always come back. I mean, I don't think there's going to be a lot to do in the apocalypse. So this is only, mind you, the first 2 hours of day 1. And it's actually been almost 2 hours in the stream, so it's kind of funny. We're going 1-to-1 time scaling. And we only need to make it 60 days to get out of winter. Which I'm sure you can appreciate the irony of now, considering it's taking me 2 hours to do 2 hours of real time. I mean, 2 hours in real time to do 2 hours of Cataclysm. So... So it probably will take a long time. I think I'll probably bring this stream to a close pretty soon too, because it's Sunday. We got to get to family activities. Got to do that family stuff. I completely forgot that I wanted to go up here and get some stuff, but that's okay. We can always go back over there. We can just do a big loop. Okay. 2 of them. Anything interesting here? Did they kill more people? So I don't feel comfortable dealing with these things until we have a weapon. A really good weapon, until we have a sewing kit. Yikes. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to ignore them. We're going to go back up to the farmhouse. I'm just going to race up there. Whoop. Well, get the rock because, hey, it's there. It's a rock. Oh, too far. Perfect. Now, I don't think I can even carry all this stuff, but we'll get this stuff which is interesting to us. So, what is interesting to us? Not the weapon, because we don't have any, use for it without ammunition. I think the food which can freeze is interesting. The rotten let's just do this directly. Let's just go and dump this. We will unload this. Oh, well, I want to drop it now. Where are they? Did I do it? You put the toastum rotten frozen in your inventory. But where are they? I am blind. These will serve no purpose. Get them out of here. Okay, so let's go back and grab whatever we can. I'll probably not take that small cardboard box for now, or the plastic bag. Thankfully, the plastic bag will not float. Oh, that's right, I do want the plastic bag because, you big dummy, I might need to use it for a rain catch. I think we'll take the raincoat, box shorts, the heels, maybe not. I don't think it's going to give us anything. Does our multi-tool act as a thing which we can use to cut up? We can. No, we cannot. Okay, does not allow us to cut up things. Will need like scissors. Did you prepare some tools? What start are you playing? This is the wilderness start, or the the lone survivor one, the one where it's like you start in a last man on Earth. So we started in this last man on Earth shelter, and it's the winter start, obviously, for that. I guess I should... Oh, can I... Wait, this is what I want to... Oh, yes, this is what I want to do. I think I want to just butcher everything here. Do I want a hoodie? No. Sneakers? No, no, no. Yes, I want to make sure I don't destroy the wool gloves. So let's actually pull the wool gloves out of this big pile. Okay, and anything else I want to keep here? Light gloves, maybe? Yeah, just in case. Let's pull the light gloves there. Don't think there's anything else. Okay, so the rest of it, I guess, is okay to butcher. And by that, I just mean cut up. So these rags are filthy, but we'll worry about cleaning them later, right? We'll take them. And I'll also take these 2 things. And what else do I want to take? This 3-liter glass would be really nice. It's going to put us pretty much to our limit. Is there anything else I would like in place of that? I don't think so, actually. I would like the long strings. We'll take that. And yeah, I mean, we could take a rock because I like throwing rocks. Okay, let's do this. So we're essentially ready to go back home. But instead of actually doing that, I'm going to scout on my... I forgot about this guy. He probably has some other stuff. Like the leather belt is really nice. You can craft stuff with that. Oh, he has a laptop computer. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think do we have electronic skill? We do. We have electronic skill 4. That's pretty amazing. You will need to craft a crossbow, easy to craft together with its ammunition. Yeah, do we have the ability to do any kind of crafting? Wow, we actually do have... So we have fabrication 4, and it did come with... some recipes already known, which is nice. Yeah, we actually will have the ability to do crossbows. Fantastic. I actually prefer... I really do prefer our archer stuff.
By the way, I could make a sling just to improve our throwing. Oh, here we go, self bow. So we will really suck at this until we get our archery up, but I also do like doing this. For this, we need a plank and we need strings, which we actually have. 2 long strings, we already have 1. Wait, 2 long strings of 1? What? I think this is weird. Oh, I see. 2 long strings of, you have 10. You could say 10 here, but I only have 1, so we don't have enough. Got it. Or sinew. This is the reason why I was thinking about butchering that human back there. We could get human sinew, and then you get enough of that, you can actually make a bow, which is weird, but let's not think about it too much. Anyway, I think we will. That's the direction I'd like to go in the future. For now, I mean, we can butcher the zombies. I think you can butcher zombies and get their sinew. However, for now, we just want to figure out if there's a town nearby with a sewing kit. Actually, must know, you might actually know this. I need to make a sewing kit. Or what is it? Is it tailor? Tailor's kit, okay. I'm gonna need soldering iron, a sewing kit. No. So I need the kit itself. Let's look for needles then. Needle. I want to make something which we can actually knit with, or this. Bone needle, we need bone. Okay, that should be easy. Curved needle, we need wooden needle. Splintered wood. Okay, all we need is splintered wood. Not bad. It has sewing 1 quality. So that'll actually be what we want then. We just need to take 1 splintered wood with us. I don't think we took 1, but I think we left 1. Oh, wow. Telescoping umbrella. Well, we can get splintered wood from almost anything, so we just smash a table. Do I want to take the telescoping umbrella? Depends on what my... Yeah, we're not getting rained on right now, so I won't. Can make a bone needle, and that should be from a zombie, I guess. Just pull one of our bones. Yeah. Oh, you know what we could do as well? We could wear the raincoats. We don't need the telescoping umbrella for now. And the raincoat's on the outside. What do I have on the outside right now? I think my pea coat, which is really warm. Might even be too warm, but the best thing about the pea coat is I think it has very good... No, it only has 2.5 storage, huh? Okay. Might want to take that off and put the raincoat on. Nope, that has even less. And very low warmth. Okay, so we'll use the raincoat if it starts raining. You can get thread from window curtains. Okay, good. So I think we're in good shape. Let's just move down here back towards where those dogs were. The sneeze. Okay, back towards those dogs were, and just to scout out this area, just to know what is over here. Now it's going to tell us about this dog again. I'm going to ignore... Oh, it says enemy? They're just tracking us. They're not full-on enemies. So we'll go out this way, though. I get it. Yeah. They're tracking. If they want to, they could decide to make our day miserable. But I don't notice them over here, so it doesn't look like they... What? Actually decide to pursue. They did not. Okay, well, there's some stuff up there, but we're not really interested. It's funny, because in this game, you kind of want to avoid these things. It's like 150 movement versus 100, so it does slow you down, but... I mean, come on, man. It's really... This is, like... The min-max is really going off the charts. It's a lot easier to just do this. Like, I don't have time to sit here and avoid every long grass. Why did you add this long grass everywhere? Makes it so much... It's just an engine sitting here. Somebody left their engine behind. I mean, that is a good point. I should be playing zoomed out more so that I can see when there's cars and stuff like that. Although in this case, there's obviously just a V8 sitting here. Alright, let's see what these things have. So this one's just beat up. It has battery. This is an electric sports car. It has 4% battery. It seems functional, believe it or not. It's amazing. Why do I have distracting pain? Because I decided to attack children zombies naked so that they wouldn't actually ruin my clothes. Oh my gosh. This is an animal compartment. I haven't used that, but I've seen it used. On whose stream was it? Oh, here we go. Bottle jack. Okay, that's fine. There's a jack here. We don't need it. By the way, let me actually examine the vehicle, see if it's a car with no engine. Wait, it does have an engine, but it has no gasoline and it has no battery. More importantly, it has no battery. All right, well, we know it's here. A giant web spider. Again, not the worst enemy to find. It doesn't really want to go after us. With a plank, even, we could probably take it. Yeah, it's not going to go after us. It wants things to get caught in its web. Now an M249 Autonomous Crows 2 is a cause for concern. I assume this is a checkpoint. Yeah. So if we're really lucky, oh my gosh, this is not just a checkpoint. This is a dead with a military ID card, which we actually need to get into the military bunker, which is right over here. This is crazy. That's very fortuitous. Unfortunately, I have no way to get through that right now. And it probably means that we just go back to our shelter. And like I said, we got to call this stream to a close because it's been 2 hours and I'd love to keep going, but my throat will not, my voice basically will not let me. So this was fun though, and honestly, this is, I think, a viable way of playing a like Unreal World-like version of Cataclysm. That thing is already messed up. Oh, look at this, just another one. And this one has the M2HB. Good luck. There might be 3 of them in there. Because it's a 4-way crossroads, it looks like. No, 3 ways. Okay. We're not going to be bothered with them. We're definitely not going to be interested in that. What are we chasing? A squirrel. Okay. Well, let's just charge on home. So I think it was a very successful mission. We can sleep tonight and cover a little bit of hit points on our limbs. Think about what we want to do for the next day. Is this the right way back? Yeah. So we actually want to follow that road. Here. A moose. Boy, the moose has been the bane of many and oh, okay, I thought it was that close. Okay, the moose, it's just tracking us. We're going to ignore it and give it a wide berth. Can't see it anymore. Very good. I think this is where I have to make my turn. Yeah, good. So we just head off down here. And we'll get onto this trail, which I'm going to have to locate on the mini-map, as I said. It's very hard to find it otherwise. I think we got it. And now, does this take us back? It does not. We probably do want to follow it north a little bit, just to take us a little bit closer to where we need to go. I guess it's not really going to help. So let's zoom in and go ahead and head off in the direction we know we need to go. In fact, we can if we want. We don't even have enough to pick up this pine cone. We'll have to come back out here and start looking through the bushes to get our survival up to 2. It's very, very close, but not quite there. And it looks Looks like it's snowing, but we're not getting any negative morale hit, so it's nice. Although, by the way, this is weird. This tree icon thing, I guess I can just do it this way, X. This tree icon, that's a rose bush, whoops. So this brush, underbrush, is 300 movement points, but it's a little tree. Is this it? Young tree, only case 200 points. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Should see it up here in the top right. Movement cost is 200. It doesn't look like it would cost less movement points to move by that thing, so. We close? We're close. We're close. We're home. Home sweet home. It's here somewhere. Yeah, the best way to approach is from the north. Couldn't remember, but there it is. And we made it! We did it! And all of that only took 3 hours. Also, 2 hours of in-game time. So, thanks for watching, everyone. We made it back. I can safely rest here. No reason I'm not sleepy yet. What I'll actually be doing is just dropping off loot. Just drop and go. We need to go back and we need to look for bones. We need to get a needle of some kind. We need to do stuff with sewing so that we can start repairing all this. But it's nice to have all this stuff with us. This 3-liter glass jar will be nice for actually collecting water. We only have one bandage. We probably need to be a little bit careful until we get our collection of bandages up. If we're bleeding, could be a very bad thing. But anyways, that's it for us. So thanks for watching. And I'll either pick this one up or, I don't know, dump it on the channel. I don't know how this CDDA series stuff will go, but I will maybe talk about it on my Discord. If you are interested in following along a little bit more closely with Tortuga's events, feel free to jump on the Discord. There should be a link in the video description. And we'd like to build a pretty nice multiplayer community. Somebody was recently, I was not part of this, but they just recently had a huge Japanese Hearts of Iron 4 multiplayer game. It was like 8 people all playing as Japan, which is pretty cool. They were trying to kind of simulate the inter-service rivalry stuff in Japan. I always think that's pretty cool. So anyway, if you're interested in doing some multiplayer stuff, feel free to jump on the Discord and see what we have there. Otherwise, thanks for watching and take care.